What's up, y'all? It's your girl Jess from She Vibes, and Detroit Auto Parts is the official parts store of Red Line Radio. They have two convenient locations on the east side, East 200th Street. You'll call 216-531-7373, or the west side, Pearl Road, at 216-398-7373. Mention Red Line Radio and receive 10% off your purchase. And always remember, it's definitely a vibe.
Comedian Sean Boyd from Just Therapy. I got to talk to you about something important. Growing Wings Adult Services. You know, they're actually the official sponsor of the new state-of-the-art Studio 2 for Redline Radio LLC. But Growing Wings Adult Services, they have been in business for 5 years. They have 5 years experience of working with adults with disabilities. If you need more information, you got to call my girl Lisa. Call her at 234-334-7547. Don't forget Growing Wings Adult Services, and make sure you ask for Lisa.
What's going on, everybody? It is TimbukTuesday from TimbukTuesday. And you know, I really hate doing home improvement, but I love the way it looks. So what I do is I call Wiggins Construction and Home Improvement. They fix bathrooms, windows, kitchens, sliding doors, and much more. Give Will a call today at 440-731-7654 and tell him Redline sent you. He'll get your house looking right in no time. Yo, Dave, I really appreciate you letting me do my thing over here at Redline Radio LLC.
Tim, ain't no thing but a chicken wing.
Hey, well, you know I love them chicken wings. I got a couple buddies that's trying to come on and do a podcast. You got anything for them?
Heck yeah, we do. Just have them give me a call.
Bet. I'll have them call 440-503-0828.
Tim, don't forget to tell them that we're available on all social media platforms.
And you can't forget about the Redline Radio LLC app on the Google Play Store.
Damn, how'd I forget about that?
You was probably thinking about them little people again.
Damn, I probably was.
That's cool. They just trying to be a part of the winningest radio station in Cleveland.
And we got the hardware to prove it.
This is really gross, but dirty trash cans can pose a serious health risk to you and your family. The pungent smell can attract rats and flies, not to mention maggots, both of which can contain dangerous diseases transferable to humans. Your dirty trash can is susceptible to harboring dangerous bacteria. Contact Brandon at Fitz Trash Bin Cleaning today at 440-752-1533 or find them on Facebook. Veteran owned and operated and eco-friendly. Again, call Brandon at 440-752-1533.
I was feeling kind of down tonight. Psych! It's TimbukTuesday!
What?
TimbukTuesday!
Huh? Yeah.
Hey partner, what y'all about to do? Y'all might as well have a seat and let me holler at you. I'm about to bring the I'm about to bring the laughs. I'm about to pack a punch. You know I'm hungry, little mama. Come on, let's do lunch. You know I'm next top comic, but let's just pick the topic. I'm
Timbuktu.
And I'm not here to gossip. I'm only here to chop it. But I might get obnoxious. I want to hear your vision, but please ain't get hypnotic. You know I'm on a mission, but please I need permission to sign this paperwork. This shit give me permission to check your intuition. I want to feel your vibe. It takes a village, baby. I'm about to build a shrine.
It's TimbukTuesday. It's TimbukTuesday. It's TimbukTuesday. Yay, yay, yay. It's Timbuk. Yay, yay, yay. TimbukTuesday, everybody. It is TimbukTuesday, everybody. It is TimbukTuesday, everybody. How y'all feeling, man? How y'all feeling? Hope y'all feeling good, feeling great. Feeling great, feeling good. How are you? Welcome back to another episode of TimbukTuesday with the boy, Timbuktu. What's the name Timbuktu? Angie. What up, Angie? How you feeling? I know how you feeling. You just told me. But you can tell everybody else. Tell everybody else. You know, it's a great day, man. This week has been phenomenal. I mean, it's definitely had its trials and tribs, but that's every week. That's every week for real. It's a good day, man. I'm feeling good, feeling happy, man. We got a special guest today. Waiting on them to arrive. As soon as they get here, we're gonna get into the shizzles. But before we get into that, of course, I could do our sponsor thing, because that's what we do here at Redline Radio. We shout out our sponsors all the time. And one of our new sponsors here at Redline Radio is Dynatech. Dynatech, we got a little speech here, so I'm gonna go ahead and read it off for you. No, it says, as testified by many satisfied customers, our diamond saw blades are the fastest cutting and longest lasting. Customer satisfaction is how we measure success at Dynatech. And our engineers always available to help you troubleshoot a problem on your job site. That's nice. I need somebody to help me troubleshoot when I'm on the job site. So if you have troubles that on your job site, you can reach out to Dynatech, because Dynatech is the only saw blade company recommended by the pavement making manufacturer industry. The only one. They are located in Elyria, Ohio. Dynatech is committed to being the top diamond saw blade company around the world. They top flight, Craig. Internationally known Dynatech. Their products include saw blades, abrasive blades, and pavement marking blades. They also have core drill rigs. They have core drill bits, so you can get all in one. You can get the bits and the rigs. They got high speed gas saws, and gas ain't cheap, so them saws gotta work good. They got masonry saws. I didn't even know that was a thing. Didn't even know that they did that. But they got walk behind saws and tile saws, and they also got other construction equipment. And they stand behind their product with a warranty and a customer service that keeps our customers satisfied and earns us the rank of being the best industry. The best in the industry. My dog Lex, what up? Shout out to Lex Vegas, man. Y'all know who he is. If you don't know who he is,
Mr. AKA.
I just gave you the knowledge, baby. But you can reach out to Dynatech at 1-800-446-9001, or you could just pull up on them. They are at 161, I guess it's Razor Court or Riser Court, Reeser Court. I don't know. It's a court though. And that is in Elyria, Ohio, 44035. If you don't want to do that, you can also email them at sales@dynatech.com or visit the website at dynatech.com. Shout out to Dynatech. Another sponsor that I guess I haven't really shown enough love to, but definitely enjoy the sponsor. Before he even became a sponsor, he was definitely just a top-notch dude. Shout out to Frank. I don't know his last name. It's on this paper. It is a Sabochin. So shout out to Frank. He has the All Access Realty Company. If you and your family are thinking of buying a new home or selling your old one, or your business looking to upgrade, you can contact Frank at All Access Realtor. And what makes Frank so dope is Frank is a veteran who served our country and is serving the community now. What up, Dave? Shout out to Dave, man. Dave Wallen check. But Frank is also committed to helping our veterans. So he helping his own, y'all. If you know any house opportunities for if you know of any housing opportunities for our vets, please contact Frank today at 440-391-7430 or email him at Franks, because it's Frank with the S, that's honey, at allaccessrealty.com. Shout out to them. Like I said, they don't get enough love from at least me. I ain't gonna speak for everybody else, but I, definitely shout out to Frank. Another one of our new sponsors is Smith's Drain Service LLC. Shout out to them, man. Smith's Drain Service is your local drain cleaning experts. So, I definitely need to contact these boys after the toilet. What I just did to the toilet, man, is terrible. But they specialize in main sewer lines, even bathtubs. I can't really fit in those very well. So I just kind of stand it in anyway. They also do laundry lines to septic lines, kitchen sinks, floor drains, and downspouts, and so much more. So, hopefully they can do porta potties too. But they are family owned and operated. You can call Smith's Drain Service today at 440-242-8704. They don't have an address because they come in to clean your shit out. So just give them a call when you need them. That number is 440-242-8704. Also, shout out to the Graber Machine Tool. They are our hotline. So shout out to Graber Machine Tool. They are the official hotline sponsor of Redline Radio Studio One. That's this studio, Detroit Auto Parts Studio. Y'all heard about Detroit Auto Parts, but I'm gonna give them a little bit more love. Since 2004, Graber Machine Tool Incorporated has been producing, manufacturing, coating, and metals and formed products. I don't know how this is written. No, it says coating of metals and formed products from Illyria. Shout out to Illyria, man. Illyria really fucked with Redline Radio. We appreciate you. They are located at 313 Clark Street in Illyria. So you can give them a call today at 440-322-3685. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to them. And y'all already know one of my favorite sponsors that we have is Incredible Keepsakes. Shout out to Incredible Keepsakes. Incredible Keepsakes, they make all type of stuff. They made all type of stuff for us. They have made t-shirts for us. They made cups for us. They made binders for us. I haven't got a keychain yet, but they make them too. They definitely make them too. You name it, Incredible Keepsakes can make and customize it for you. That's official. So they official merchandise provider for Redline Radio. That's exactly what I just said. I guess I read it too early. But you can call them at 440-242-9648, or you can go to their website at www.incrediblekeepsakes.com. Because as Diane would say, cherished moments are made to last forever. Right. And back to, I was just talking about Detroit Auto Parts because they are the home of Redline Radio Studio One. The studio that TimbukTuesday is always in. You can find me in this month all day. But Detroit Auto Parts, they have two convenient locations. One on the east side at 216-531-7373. That's over there on East 200th Street. Or you can get it on the west side where I'm located right now. That's at 216-398-7373. That is on Pearl and Burger. And if you mention Redline Radio, you will get 10% off your purchase. And y'all already know, man, I got to talk about the shows that's going on Redline Radio because we, somebody had, and I've been telling people, we are an internet radio station. And recently that has been proven to be false, a false statement, because we're not just a internet radio station. We are an internet television station. We are a television network, basically. We're an internet show network. How about that? I don't know, but you get visuals, man. You go on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and we are all over it. So if you happen to watch us every day of the week, we got something on. Starting with Sunday. Sunday, we got the Kevin Kwan show from 5 to 7. We got Steel City Renegades from 7 to 9. And we got Medium Ratchet, one of the new shows, which I just happened to be on the second episode. Shout out to Precious and Eb. Medium Ratchet is on from 9:30 to 10:30. Shout out to them. On Mondays, one of my favorite shows to produce, Just Therapy with Sean Boyd. If you ain't watched the last episode, go back and watch it, man. Yesterday was fire. And you know what today is. It's TimbukTuesday. You can catch me from 6 to 8 every Tuesday, unless I miss one, which I've only missed one. You can find me 6 to 8 every Tuesday. While I'm running, as soon as 7 o'clock hit, we got Gary Wildman Warner from 7 to 11 on the website. Exclusively on RedlineRadioLLC.com. We got Broad Street South from 8 to 9, and then we also have Crossing the Mic from 8 to 10. Listen, we got shows going. What up, Fluff? Mark in the building. What up, man? Shout out to the Sudsy We Soap Company, man. They been keeping my fupa fresh. My moopa, however you say it, the man fupa. I don't know, nigga. The shit that's sitting on top of my nuts. They've been keeping that shit clean for a while now. My favorite is the cotton clean. That shit smell good as hell. It's in the great one. Then we got Wednesday. We got the new show She Vibes from 7 to 8. They got a fire show set up for tomorrow. I think it's gonna be a good show. Also, now the new time of talking about balls is 7 to 9. I'll produce that one at Studio 2. That's the only time. That ain't the only time you catch me at Studio 2, but that's when you will catch me at Studio 2 from 7 to 9 every Wednesday. And then Thursday, you already know. Thursday go live. Thursday go crazy. We got the Lex Vegas show. Y'all see him in the chat. I gave y'all the knowledge
Mr.
once,
AKA.
but I ain't never ashamed to give it to you again. Then we got Club Pizzle from 9 to 10. Also, we got Broad Street South from 8 to 9, so you get a show in between. And then at night, exclusively on the Redline Radio LLC page, we got Money's Crazy Mind. I'm sorry, it's Money's Crazy Soundtrack. Money's Crazy Soundtrack. Because Lee Money got I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I done been to karaoke with Lee, and Lee's catalog is like way extensive, man. I mean, that boy is huge. His catalog, man. He got it. Like it surprised me. I ain't gonna lie to you. When he did some of the songs, I'm like, oh shit. I mean, he did the one song, wake me up inside. Can't wake up, wake me up inside, man. He did that shit, and I was like, okay, yeah, that sounds like some Lee Money shit. But then he came up and he did some Eminem. So, I mean, he's still right, I guess. I guess that's still right. I mean, he did some what's his name? I forgot. It's not Chris Rock. It's something Rock though. He did it wasn't a country song, but it was one of his rap songs. I don't know him. I forgot his name. But yeah, Lee got some shit on this playlist, man. So give him a spin if you go on the Redline Radio LLC app or RedlineRadioLLC.com. Man, the website right behind me, man. I know I got a big ass head, but y'all can see it. Y'all can see it. Then on Fridays, we got the Grapevine. Shout out to Grape, man. That's from 6 to 8. Followed by Money's Crazy Mind. So his actual show. And Lee Money got a crazy ass mind. I don't know what's wrong with that. And then Saturdays, we got 4th and 15 from 2 to 4. That's over at Studio 2. And then later on that night, we got cocktails and comedy and cocktails with Jen from 8:30 to 9:30. I love that show. That show is amazing. Followed by the new show, Too Much Information, man. Too much information. Hey, it's going. It's definitely going. But we usually I don't take a break this early, so I'm not gonna take a break. But what I will do is show y'all this video that I put together. It was a little thing I was a part of, and I appreciated it, and it was dope. It's something y'all might like. My guest is here, so I want to get him all transitioned in real good, and we gonna see where we at. So just give me one moment to get that set up for y'all, cause I'm unorganized as fuck. Man. I can't help it. This is what I do. But here go the video, and I think y'all will enjoy it, man.
That's just the fucking people.
That's not the one.
Wait till you live out there in the middle of the woods, sit around and...
But shout out to that man. That's I just met him. I forgot his name, but he was funny. He was pretty funny, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. He was funny as hell. I could probably play it off of. Told you I was unorganized. Let me see if I could do this.
That's just the fucking people. Wait till you live out there.
That looks so unprofessional.
Oh yeah.
What's going on, y'all? What's going on, y'all?
All right.
Yeah.
It's nice out here. It's a nice little place. Chicken and waffles smell good as hell when I walked in here. She said they was good too. You got some more? You got some scraps? She beat me to it. That's cool. But I feel you on that customer service, man. I've been doing customer service my whole adult career. It sucks. Even my friends come to me with customer service questions. But it's cool, I'm used to it, so I ain't too mad. But yeah, I'm TimbukTuesday. My first name is Tim. Obviously, my second name. My last name is Washington. I'm on every dollar, so that's where the buck from. And two, I'm a junior. Okay. So I like to do everything with some type of purpose.
Poetry shit.
Yeah. Poetry shit or
poet type shit.
Yeah, right. I think it's regular shit. Because like I said, I do stuff that's meaningful. I meant to get them 4 burgers that day. There was a dollar menu, and then they had the fries. 2 of the fries. 1 sweet tea. Y'all can relate because y'all done probably did it too. Y'all just probably got 2 McChickens versus 7. I be hungry. I can't help it. Happy Mother's Day to the mothers. I was out here. I love my mama. I love my mama so much that I did a whole set on Mother's Day, and it was all about her. Huh? So what that's supposed to mean? I just talked about how I was raised. She's a strong black woman. You know how that goes. I got yelled at for. No, I ain't do it. Like you said, I ain't did it. I ain't never do it. I just get yelled at. That's what he going through right now. You must be a Capricorn because that's what my mom is. Really? No. But I feel like we do get in trouble for stuff y'all think we did. Y'all had a dream we did some shit. We did it. I seen you in your dreams. But you did it. Because if I'm dreaming about it, that means I manifested it, which means you're going to do it later. Damn. He going through that right now. I've been doing comedy for a year today. Today is my comedy anniversary. I love comedy because it allows you to be you and express yourself in a way. Like you said, it's one of the rare forms of expression nowadays. Even though, for what we say, somebody might come up and try to slap you. Will Smith, he smacked Chris Rock with the softest smack I've ever seen in my life. And now we're getting Dave Chappelle ran up on him. That was with a knife. But he got destroyed. Busta Rhymes was up there. He called the ambulance, told him to come pick up the people. Yeah, that's a Busta Rhymes song, and that's just how he said it too. But I really like it. I really like comedy so much because it also helps development. Like, if you, especially anything you keep up with comedy, you gotta really like study it for a little bit and go out there and do it. Comedy is tough, like because you want to try to get off your points and everything. But sometimes if you can't express it in a way people can understand, they're just looking at you like. So when you get on the stage, yesterday, I'm getting off yesterday. But no, it's definitely lovely as far as development goes, and I feel like it helped me bring back my creativity, so my poetry. It ain't nothing too crazy. It's really about what I do. So as y'all can see, I talk a lot about being fat. Well, that's what this poem was a little bit about. I know I talk a lot about being fat, but it's all I know. Trust me, it shows. Honestly, being fat is actually tough, though. Like, do you know how hard it is to be hungry right after you just ate? Do you know how hard that is? No matter how much you had on the first time, you still want another plate? Bruh. And best believe that second scoop was no mistake. Damn. I just realized I said steak. A nice ribeye on the grill, wouldn't that be great? Listen, pros of dating a big dude. If we go on a date, if you got a taste for anything, best believe I got a place. Oh, you had to reschedule? That's cool. I'm gonna just keep that reservation because I'm still eating for two. Well, y'all know I'm having fun with it, but some days I do get blue. Because being a big dude, there are really just some things you can't do. Like, when I go to the mall, I'm really just going to sightsee. Because it ain't nothing in that that can fit me. She said, oh, she's sad for me. She's like, nigga, you're right, you're really depressed. I'm not. I love myself. It's different. But even the shoe stores are a stretch. Because depending on what size was the shoe, I need at least a 15. Yeah, man. Being big ain't easy. But I'm making a change. Now I just get a Diet Coke. I appreciate y'all. I'm TimbukTuesday. You want to follow me on Instagram? It's Tim BUKTU_31.
Give it up one more time, man. TimbukTuesday.
I hope y'all like that. That was nice, wasn't it? That was nice, wasn't it? Like, I might have seen some of that already if you've been on my Instagram or YouTube, anything. Not my YouTube, but my Instagram or Facebook. They were posted. So yeah, definitely catch that. But my guest is here, and he is. First off, I just want to say this nigga is next level, right? Y'all might have seen. Y'all might have seen the Forever CLE logo everywhere because it was circulating. It's doing its thing. Like you can't. I've been to a gas station and seen a sticker. Like it was like, I was like, damn, my nigga is everywhere. All right. So I seen what was crazy because we did the school giveaway last year, and when we was there, I was looking like, wow, this is like, it's a really dope turnout. And they was giving out these USB. They not USB drives. They was the little dongle for the iPhones. Everybody got iPhone. I happened to see somebody using one. I was just out and about, and they literally was using both pieces, and I was just like, damn. And it was not even nowhere near where we were. But this is the homie. I call him Rosetta Stone because he speak a language, and that language is money. Y'all give a shout out to the homie. Hey, Rose, I see you. What up, man? Yeah, okay. Yeah, you can move the mic. Yeah,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Move. Not much, man. Appreciate you. Definitely appreciate you, bro.
Let them know I was here first, man. I was here
for sure.
So, you're talking, you gotta let me come back there.
I got you. I'm gonna need you talking to the mic a little bit more. Bring it closer to you. Yeah. You could be relaxed. Like I ain't trying to take away your chill. Yeah, straight. So what's going on, brother? How you feeling?
I'm cool, man. I'm just, working every day.
For sure.
Staying focused.
For sure.
I came to play some new music and just vibe with you one time.
For sure. Definitely appreciate it. So I don't know if you have how many episodes you have watched, but once we go to official break, you go see the song I've been playing for the last couple of weeks.
Okay.
Yeah. But I think you'll appreciate it. And that's one of the avenues with music that you do. Really introduce yourself. Tell these motherfuckers who you are.
My name Rose. From the 10th Ward. Hillside. Great.
Hey.
Producer. I started doing music in like second grade.
Second grade?
Yeah, in second grade. My music teacher at school, she recommended me to go to music art preps.
Okay.
At, Tri-C. I was taking private piano lessons from second grade to 12th grade.
Hey, damn. That's what, 15 years? No, that's more than that. I'm thinking like if you 2 to 17, I guess that's 15. But I don't know. Like
it's a long time.
Right. But
I went to Tri-C.
Yeah.
I did the MIDI class. I did MIDI 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And after that, I dropped out and just started doing my own thing.
That's what's up. So music, you would say music is like what you know. Music is like the shit for you. Like this.
Yeah.
It's your getaway. It's also like your biggest headache. Like probably like.
I mean, when I first started doing music, I was in the second grade. I didn't want to take private piano lessons.
Oh, you didn't want to?
No,
it was forced.
Yeah, it was hard. My parents made me go. So
okay.
And then even through high school, it was like I was doing it, but I wanted to, kick it with my friends. I wanted to go, go outside and go have fun, but I had to go to Tri-C after school because I got to be on time for my piano recital. I used to do recitals too. So
okay.
I didn't really fall in love to it until after I graduated high school.
Okay.
That's when I was able to really start using it.
Okay, what changed? What was the switch? Like we said, really kind of using it. What was it?
It's life, just when you graduate high school, you going through shit, and I was able to connect the music with my emotions, and that's when I was able to like start expressing myself.
That makes sense. That makes hella sense. Yeah. That's dope. That was like way deep, there. No, but that was real shit. Like, that's dope.
Yeah, I mean that's just the honest answer. So I gotta keep it 100 with my nigga, man.
For sure. So, what's your favorite instrument? Because I know you ain't played. You play more than piano.
Oh, I was in a jazz band. I played the drums. I played the trumpet, the violin, xylophone, flute.
Damn.
I did almost every instrument. I never played like the bass guitar. I played lead guitar. I never played bass guitar for real.
Okay. Which I could imagine you probably could play.
Yeah, but guitar is kind of hard. It's not. Yeah. It's not. It don't come to me like how piano did. Like I'm still a beginner playing the guitar. But
I've been told that a guitar. I mean, like if you play the piano, you can play any instrument. Like if you're really good at piano, you can play any instrument. So I would imagine that playing a guitar would like come, at least like it would come though. Like it would make sense still.
I'm not gonna say you can play any instrument, but you can figure it out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If you know the piano, you know like the basic to all forms of music.
Okay, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure. What's your favorite thing to play on the piano?
My shit.
Hey, talk your shit, nigga.
I like playing Clap for the Money, Prime Night, I-90.
Hey.
All the beats I made, I actually played. Well, no, I'm not gonna say that. I do sample, but I do.
What up, Shy?
I do play an element in each production I make.
I think that's Shy because that's always Facebook user. You said with every production?
Yeah.
Dang. You top tier. I fuck with that.
I mean, I just, we like old. I'm 30, so you know what I'm saying. I came up off like Ryan Leslie and Timberland.
Okay.
And Pharrell.
Yeah.
And Jay Dilla. Just listening to like the real artists that was doing this shit.
For sure. I would say like the really musically clown people, like the sounds, like it's different. It's different. Mm-hmm. So what's a production process for you? Like how does it start usually? Like
some bullshit. Some bullshit done happen. And I'm sitting there and it's just time to go against the grain. And some shit come out.
So you said like it kind of like it's an expression of like your emotions. So it's like usually.
Cheers, though?
Yeah, you could definitely switch. They probably even look more comfortable.
Yeah, that's way better.
Shout out to Shy. Shy said it is Shy. That's what I meant to say. That's funny. I fucked it up. But Shy said music is my favorite topic. She said I need links to hear some beat samples. We could.
Oh, you can search Vontae the Great. You can search Artizar. You can search Fat Dave.
Hey.
You can search Conglamo. Or you could just search Rose or produced by Rose. You know what I'm saying? It'll come out.
Hey, Rose, I see. My favorite sound bites. Thinking of music, since you want to sample, you want to shout out this single so we can play that?
Yeah, this my nigga Artizar. It just came out a couple months ago. Shout out to him. He's been doing his thing. I think he's running for Best New Artist.
Shout out to the homie.
Yeah, shout out to the homie. He's running for Best New Artist. I'm gonna post it so y'all know what I'm talking about.
Right.
But shout out to him. We about to do the video soon. So
anybody
trying to, any actors out there who trying to get that shit up, let me know.
It's crazy. I just acted. I just did my first recorded acting scene. Kind of just recently. Yeah, so that's dope.
You in movies now?
Bruh. I don't know if I could tell the whole details yet, but yeah, it was dope. It was fun. I seen some familiar faces there. So it was dope just seeing just some of the people that I've seen, you know, from comedy or just even just friends. So it was dope. We're gonna talk about it, but we're gonna play this. We're gonna play this song right here.
Yeah, shout out to Artist Czar. It's called Takeover. Search it. Just Google it. It'll come up.
Bet. About to play it right now.
No take backs, nigga, it's a takeover. Put a ladder on that ass like it's a Range Rover. That just mean we going up. Drinks on me, we throwing up. Might pull up in armor trucks, new design, I'm going nuts. Beat the pussy up, yeah, I might catch a case. Looking like a cake, blunts in my face. Call me all the czar, in the R stand for race. Cause on the interstate, I gotta come in first place. Figure deal, need a 7-figure deal. Pull up all, I need a grill. Hot shit, I need to chill. Live from the sea where it's really sink or swim. Caught up in the rapture, guess that's how I need to feel. Yeah, I need some cash. Throw it in the bag. I ain't throwing in the towel, cause I really came from rags. And I really been a man since I was a little man. Then I made 100 bands, word to my 100s in. Too much flavor to ever be bland. Wrote my first rap when I said I know I can. Said I'm from the sea, but that really mean the land. We ain't playing on no flipper, niggas love to show their hands. Opportunity, knocking at the door like it's 12. Ladies love's all like a nigga made, rock the bell. Self-made money, had to grind by myself. But that do not mean that I ain't never had no help. Started off with minimum, now we charging premium. Going up like helium, still kicking with Stevie them. Ain't trying to be greedy, call us speedy, tell them bring it back. We go get this money till it's autonomous, no strings attached. 2 blunts I had to match, had to change my habitat. Had to bring that car back around like the Cabbage Patch. Big homie, that's a fact. Old school, that's a laugh. I'm just trying to make my family proud like it's Kyler Pratt. Man, this shit ain't even fair when it's 101. That ass been in the kitchen, yeah, she got the buns. I don't wanna be a player, but I got the punch. And I got her dripping like she got a sponge.
Artist Czar. Yeah. That was hard. That's definitely some shit you played, nigga, in the whip, nigga, in the party, nigga, anything, nigga, that bitch go. That shit smack.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have the speaker smacking.
For sure. Shit, that might even be good in the strip club.
If they give it a chance.
Hey. I just feel like that video sound. I mean that song, so it's hard. So I know the video gonna be like amp. Like you watch that video, be like, oh shit, nigga. Like,
yeah, man, I'm really on some 90s shit though with my videos. Like the next videos we do, it's gonna be some real production, like some Big Papa, One More Chance type video.
Okay. Oh,
I'm about to reach that standard, you know.
Let's go. Shy, did you hear it? How'd you feel about it, man? Talk about it. We got Rose in the building. So,
what's her name? Shy?
Yeah, Shy from some She Vibes. Shout out to She Vibes. That's the one on Wednesday I was talking about, from 7 to 8. Their show is tomorrow. They got a special guest on tomorrow. I think it's gonna be a good show, man. Y'all should definitely watch it. It's only an hour of your time to give you some quality, like, so. Go ahead and listen to it. So, like, when you got into the music, like, what was like some of the things, I guess, like, so when you got into the music industry, what are some of the obstacles you ran into?
Not having no money.
That was the
biggest issue. Like, that's always the issue.
No, facts. That's definitely facts.
Where the money coming from?
That's definitely a fact.
I mean, that's business regardless, but it's like, you know, in the music business, you gotta do it big. Like, if you're not doing it big, you're gonna end up working your job for the rest of your life. Like, literally. Like, so you gotta do it big.
That's kind of why I do my whole life big. Been a big nigga as long as I can remember. But no, that's definitely a thing. Is that why you became so fluent in this money talk?
No, I just thought about it a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm the type of person I don't complain about problems. I just figure that shit out and I
talk your
get it
shit.
going. So whenever it was like, oh, I don't have no money for studio time, I'm gonna get some money for studio time.
Talk your shit.
Now I gotta get money for videos. So I'm about to get some money for some videos. You know what I'm saying? It might take a little bit, man, but you gotta keep going.
For sure. So do you have any like who is your favorite people to like work with? Like that's from the city. Like I know you definitely like. I mean, not just favorite, but like just some that you work with. Because I mean, it's like Cleveland has a lot of talent, and I know if you was going to Tri-C playing music, you ran into some great talent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, just name some that's hot from the city that you like. You know what I mean?
Well, I went to school with at Tri-C. What's his name? Del Fresco.
Okay.
I went to mini class with him.
That's dope.
We probably learned. Well, he probably was already doing. Well, he probably got the same type of journey as me because I could tell he was doing it a while. But we probably learned music production in the same room for real.
That's dope. And
I know he's still doing his thing too.
Yeah. Shout out to the homie. Now, what like did that have like any effect on you? Like when you was like running into people, like they just like kind of challenge you, not like a bad challenge, but just like, yo, you would be great if you learn how to do this. Just because from what they've heard from you and what they heard, they've seen that's in your range. You know what I mean? Have you got any suggestions like that?
You mean like somebody is coming to me like you should do this and try to get me to do it? That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yes and no. Like people know like I'm gonna do what I want to do.
For sure.
So people don't really just be coming to me with. But I get a lot of ideas from my niggas.
I guess maybe that's what it is.
And I do listen sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. I don't listen to everything people be saying.
Yeah.
But I do take note of everything people say, and I have, brought a lot of suggestions into what I do. But I pretty much listen to me though. I'm an asshole that way.
Why you say you an asshole? Because you like, nigga, you heard this? Nah, I ain't heard that nigga.
No, it's like you gotta be an asshole to like really trace your dreams and really chase your dreams, like your thoughts.
Yeah,
you gotta be all about you.
So I wouldn't call that asshole-ish. I mean, maybe it's like arrogance.
I come off like that way though.
I mean, but it's like I do think it requires a little bit of arrogance. Like
to me, a person that's
confidence is what people they call it. Confident.
I get what you're saying, but to me, an arrogant person who don't give a fuck is an asshole.
Yeah. So you saying you don't give a fuck? I feel it though, but I mean, I respect that. Like, but like I will say, like, I mean, maybe because I haven't necessarily worked with you on that type of level. Like you just like you.
I'm not a pushy person. Like when we working together, if I'm working with you, I'm working with you because I like what you do.
Okay.
I'm bringing you in to do you. I don't bring artists in and tell them how to do a record. I don't have time for that. I might as well rap. You know
right though. For sure.
But I would help you. I would help you be the best you.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna come in and just tell you how to do it.
Yeah, for sure. Because I mean, that's like kind of what I hired you for. Like I hired you for your talent, right?
Yeah.
As you're looking at that, or not hired, but I'm working with you because of what your talent is. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that definitely makes sense. That definitely makes a lot of sense. Now, how do you spot that type of talent, or what do you see in people that will bring that? To I want to work with you. Like, just name an example.
Well, lately I just been working with who want to work with me.
Okay.
So and I've been fortunate enough to be running into a lot of artists lately, and I've been able to have a relationship with and build with on like a real level, but it's still music, so it's like genuine,
Yeah, for sure. What was how did you and Artist Art click up?
In 2016 when I started Forever CLE.
Hey, shout out to Forever CLE.
I put out a mixtape. On live mixtapes, we had about 20 records on there, and I linked up with Purple Heart Mark. I went to school with him.
Okay, shout out to Purple Heart Mark. I don't know if I know that person.
Brought in Artist Art and a couple more artists.
Okay,
and I did a cipher, and he brought them to the cipher. So that's how it was through Purple Heart Mark. That's how I met Artists.
Okay, that's sick. So what was it like? Did he want to work with you at that time, or it's kind of like a mutual, or it was like his cipher was just so hard? He was like, I need you on the track.
No, that was 2016. We didn't do this record till like 2020, man.
Right. But I meant like, how y'all end up connecting essentially.
Oh, I was at the house and I was like, damn, I just knew this nigga forever and never did no music with him.
Yeah.
And I always thought he was nice, and I had a couple beats that I thought he'd be cool on, and I sent it to him. He probably liked another beat. I don't think he picked the beat I don't think he picked the takeover beat. But I had him up like, what's going on? Like, what's up? You don't like them bitches? Like, he was like, well, yeah, I like this one. But I haven't been able to write to it. But I had told him like, I think you should take the takeover beat.
Okay.
I think you would be nice on that. And then he was like, all right. And then the next day, well, it wasn't the next day. It was a couple days later. He came through, recorded a verse in the basement. And
it was history.
Yeah.
Hey. So, so I guess you, in a sense, like, hey, I've heard what you do, and I think this would be perfect for you, even though it was a different beat that he liked.
Yeah, I don't think he originally liked that beat.
Okay. Or maybe did he not like it, or it was more like it was like okay, that's cool, but it wasn't what he wanted to hear. Like, sometimes your ear hear what it wants to. Like, you know what I mean?
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't get to talk to him about that, but I know he. Originally, I didn't start the beat off like that, how it is now.
Oh, okay.
He didn't like that. So when he told me that, I was like, all right, I'll just change it. I don't care. And then I guess he was able to write to it after I changed the intro.
Okay, that's it. So how many alterations or revisions do normally your beats get?
I mean, lately, like the last 3 years, I've been making beats in like 10 minutes.
Sheesh. 10 minutes?
Yeah, I try to make at least 10 beats a day.
And that's like your exercise. That's your all right, I'm about to go in, boom, boom. So you make 10 beats a day in less than 3 hours.
No, I do 10 beats a day throughout a good 12 hours. I'll make a couple beats.
Okay.
Leave. Do what I do, come back, make a couple beats. I just stay on it.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
I make sure I make beats throughout my day. I'm not just sitting down making beats.
No, yeah. I meant like I was adding up the time, nigga.
Yeah.
My nigga said, nigga, no, nigga, you just told these niggas I gotta go get money. Nigga, do it look like I got 3 hours of shit and make beats a day, nigga?
No, I just want to copy just be like, I was making beats all day. No, I don't do that because that's not life. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. I feel like that if you kind of played it that much in your head, like I feel like either you wouldn't finish a project or like you would be just so stuck on something. You'd be like, God damn, I just said, because you're just sitting there thinking about that beat the whole time. I don't know, personally. That's just me.
I used to be like that when I was younger, but now it's very straightforward now.
That nigga said, I just do it. That's dope. So in the beginning of CLE, what drove you to build that?
Just getting a platform for other people.
Yeah.
Just trying to fill the void.
For sure.
I seen there was other people who was doing stuff similar, but it wasn't genuine.
Okay.
And they not really for Cleveland or from Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just trying to do what I would want somebody to do for me.
Talk your shit. Are you familiar with R Squared? Homie Rob and Kizzy.
Kizzy.
Yeah, Kizzy and Robish Bobish.
I think I might have heard of Kizzy before.
Okay. They both hip hop artists, but they also got a full-fledged production company. And it's really not even just production. Like they do everything. It's a collective, a creative collective company, R Squared. And they're the same thing. Like their slogan is Cleveland is back.
What's up?
Because it's Cleveland, you know what I mean? And we want to put Cleveland, we want to broadcast Cleveland. We want to, you know, rep Cleveland to hardest. And I feel like, you know, Forever CLE is definitely the same, man. So it's, and that's the reason why I like both of them. Like I resonate with both, you know, both companies, man. And that shit is so dope. Like y'all are brands that are building something with Cleveland. And
what was the name of the company?
R Squared.
R Squared.
Yep.
Okay.
I happen to be a new member. Y'all showed up. I mean, I've said it before, but once we really roll it out, man, it's dope. And one thing I would love to work with, you know, this is one of the people, you Rose, one of the people that has been pushing for me to get my own special.
Yeah, when he told me he was gonna be a comedian, I told him I was gonna do his first special.
Yeah. So I mean, he's been telling me this literally since he was like, all right. Like when I told him I was going to do comedy, he said, all right, let me know once you get ready for the special. He like, go out there, do a couple shows. That nigga didn't say he was doing a special right now. He didn't say, yeah, nigga, we about to go do a special. He was like, no. Once you get a couple shows under your belt, tell me. Let me know when you're ready to do the special.
Yeah, for real. And it wasn't even I ain't on no money shit.
Yeah.
It's just like, you know, I feel like, you know, you deserve that. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate you.
That's what I would want somebody to do for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That would give me motivation to go out and do what I got to do.
Yes, that would be sick. And I feel like, I mean, like, and my cousin, he's been telling me, like, bro, you got to do it. And R Squared, they camera work is so fire. I feel like if we all came together and did that.
What's the name of Instagram?
Yeah. I'll show you. I'll link you because like, you know, it might be something that they offer you that you might want to, you know, even partner with them with. And, you know, like I said, y'all got the same mission. Y'all want Cleveland to be, you know, on top again.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, like I got a lot of ideas, but I'm not trying to do all the work.
And they willing to work. That's the thing. Like we got a squad, brother.
I don't have a problem with working with people, you know, collaborate.
Yeah. No, it ain't gonna be all on you. And that's what R Squared is basically saying. Like, yo, we are all networking. We all doing our thing. Matter of fact, I got to do my homework. So R Squared, you know, we had a meeting. It was a nice meeting last Sunday. And I got to do my homework. If I don't do my homework, then I don't mean, you know, like you said, I ain't showing my work. I ain't doing my work. So I'm going to make sure I do my work. But when we come back from break, I definitely want to, you know, pick your brain a little bit more, but like on some, just like you said, just come chill, some vibe shit, man. We just chill out, talk about some, talk about some topics, nigga. And y'all enjoy this break. Y'all done heard this before, but I think this might be Rose's first time hearing it on here. Let's go.
They want that aggression. They want what I know. Cause my mind is my weapon and since adolescence. Been blessed with these words. And they cook they like breakfast. You know I'm gon' bless them. For sure I'ma bless them.
Take them to church, bitch, I put in that
you
work.
know they like breakfast. For sure gotta bless them.
Take them to church, bitch, I put in that
They
work.
want that aggression. They want what I know. Cause my mind is my weapon and since adolescence. Been blessed with these words. And they cook they like breakfast. You know I'm gon' bless them. For sure I'ma bless them.
Take them to church, bitch, I put in that
You
work.
know I'ma bless them. For sure gotta bless them.
Take them to church, bitch, I put in that work.
See me in the yard, respect it. Hear me and it's unexpected. Out here rhyming, trying to make some sense. Not just rhyming, am I making sense? I'm in the booth, I'm whipping up the wrist. Cooking meals, that's a double dip. They want it all, but I never trip. Making hits, nigga, fuck a miss. On everything till my bones is twigs. Till it ain't no meat on my ribs. Keep grinding, man, I cannot slip. What's on my hip if I up this bitch? It's self-defense, I'ma end some shit. I swing low when I'm bending, bitch. I'm with my team and I never switch. Low key been on the throne with it.
King Crown D-Man, spending next week's cash we passing. Old school's going slow like school zones. D who they want me so much, I had to go and get 2 phones. Trap, throwing parties in my new home, where the girlies get their shoes on. Claim I changed up 2-tone, never that list of shoes chrome. Gone. They want that aggression, I lock it and load it. Can't wait till I blow it, it's going. Go, smoke like locomotive, that money the motive. My words keep it flowing, you know it. You know they like breakfast. Stack cake like it's breakfast. I'm counting these blessings I see manifested. That aggression, my weapon, the gift and a curse, but it's more like a blessing. They want what I know, cause my mind is my weapon. And since adolescence, been blessed with these words. And they cook they like breakfast, you know I'm gon' bless them. For sure I'ma bless them.
Take them to church, bitch, I put in that
You know
work.
they like breakfast, for sure gotta bless them.
Take them to church, bitch, I put in that
They
work.
want that aggression, they want what I know, cause my mind is my weapon. And since adolescence, been blessed with these words. And they cook they like breakfast, you know I'm gon' bless them. For sure I'ma bless them.
Take them to church, bitch, I put in that
You
work.
know I'ma bless them, for sure gotta bless them.
Take them to church, bitch, I put in that work.
My brother was pushing the Kia, I had no degree. Needed roommates for the leads. My cousin was not yet a mother. I hid in the covers to keep the monsters off of me. Telling you life is progression. The harder the lessons, the better that you learn the keys. Set myself ablaze just to keep it burning. Anything and everything to keep it coming. Blessings. I don't mind a bee sting just to keep it buzzing. Blessings. Anything and everything to keep the hustle. Blessings. Until this whole city is referencing me, make a storm and I speak. Can you see the debris? I count all of my blessings and pray for the weak. These verses highly favored, just to say the least. Blessings. Spare all the innocents, come and slay the beast. Blessings. You niggas won't beef, and I'm saying come for me. Blessings. Cause y'all niggas been rapping, I've been an MC. They praying we fall like the leaves. Got all of these strategies, all of these tweets. I done got close to can't kill my disease. I got the infection spread all in the team. Blessings, 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 blessings. I done seen niggas that die over words. So I pray for the best while I'm prep for the
They want
worst.
that aggression, they want what I know, cause my mind is my weapon. And since adolescence, been blessed with these words. And they cook they like breakfast, you know I'm gon' bless them. For sure I'ma bless them.
Take them to church, bitch, I put in that
You know
work.
they like breakfast, for sure gotta bless them.
Take them to church, bitch, I put in that
They
work.
want that aggression, they want what I know, cause my mind is my weapon. And since adolescence, been blessed with these words. And they cook they like breakfast, you know I'm gon' bless them. For sure I'ma bless them.
Take them to church, bitch, I put in that
You know
work.
I'ma bless them, for sure gotta bless them.
Take them to church, bitch, I put in that work.
Young hard-headed little boy, ain't wanna listen, so I just did it. Thought a lot of niggas was fishy. Mom Duke say I'ma end up in prison. Times got hard, I'm under the light. Badass supposed to be in the house. Niggas cracking jokes when I answer the phone. Mom Duke yelling, bring your ass home. Money on the way, so I'm still gonna be late. Fuck a ass whooping, I wanted to pay. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Mama was just trying to make me away. Too young to get the picture, couldn't even think. Flexing for hoes, come get a drink. Go ahead, smoke this crunch with me. Later on, leave with the happy feet. Little mama screaming out Ray Bo. Beat it out the frame, then up to the back row. They say I'm too aggressive, I'm applying pressure. Put it to your neck, buy the fucking check. Turn the chick house to the money spot. My frame of cane, cause I plenty spots. Mad Max brain, gotta chop it up. Dollar bill flow, got the water diamonds. Birdie make my wrist since a house party. Like Martin told Gina, it's between us. Keep your mind on the money, then we team up. She a rider, so she driving while I'm rolling up. I put it down on the hustle, so she know the game. Gotta stay up on my grind, can't be switching lanes. All I know is long times I had to maintain. Living life like chess, trying to make a move.
They want that aggression, they want what I know, cause my mind is my weapon. And since adolescence, been blessed with these words. And they cook they like breakfast, you know I'm gon' bless them. For sure I'ma bless them.
Take them to church, bitch, I put in that
You know
work.
they like breakfast, for sure gotta bless them.
Take them to church, bitch, I put in that
They
work.
want that aggression, they want what I know, cause my mind is my weapon. And since adolescence, been blessed with these words. And they cook they like breakfast, you know I'm gon' bless them. For sure I'ma bless them.
Take them to church, bitch, I put in that
You know
work.
I'ma bless them, for sure gotta bless them.
Take them to church, bitch, I put in that work.
Yeah, take them to church. Take them to church. Yeah, bitch, I put in that work. Hey, 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 hey. Take them to church. Take them to church. Put in that work.
Chill. That shit is basically like a Timbuktu classic now. TimbukTuesday.
Yeah, good looking on that.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all. Shit. Actually, I asked cuz shout out to Fat Dave.
Shout out to Fat Dave. That was Fat Dave Blessings featuring Super Kid and Raybo.
Shout out both cuz. But yeah, I asked Fat Dave to do an intro for the show. I mean, you know, shout out to Grape for doing the intro now. The Grape got the intro. I fuck with it. But I asked him, I was like, yeah, can you give me a beat for the show, or can you do a track for the show? He said, yeah, you know, it was just a quick, yeah, we probably was, you know, being adults. We probably geek. I ain't gonna lie to you. So, you know, it ain't never go no further, but also I don't press people either. Like you said, I don't put no pressure.
How long ago was this?
This was, I don't know, shit, like 4 or 5 months ago, maybe. This is a minute ago. Like,
it can get done though.
Yeah,
you know,
definitely. With love, like, you know, just something a little different. You know, in my intro, that was my Winchester show. Shout out to R Square for shooting that. They shot my intro.
Okay.
But it was really I was doing stand up. I opened up for them when they first did they opened. This was their first show. They was like, man, we want you to open for us, man.
Was that is R Square the people you was telling me about a minute ago?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I fuck with them.
Yeah, R Square. They had me do their first show, open it up, introduce everybody. Man, it was dope, man. I did a nice set, man, and this was early on. This was right after I won the competition. After I won my first comedy competition, shout out to Janky Promoters for that. When I first won my competition, they was like, yo, bro, like you hilarious. And you know, we really we think you got pure talent. Like they was like, bro, like you fearless. Like I guess because I took my shirt off and shit. Niggas sound fearless. But you know, I guess just, you know, the confidence that they seen I already had from, you know, being early on in my career. That's just the lights. From coming early on in my career, they was like, yeah, come on, open up for us. I mean, we trying to open, you know, we trying to do our thing. And who better just, you know, to help us do our thing than our homie, because we went to school together. We go back. Like,
the school you go to?
Success Tech Academy downtown.
Success Tech.
Yeah, Success Tech.
That's the school that got shot up.
Damn. But yes, that is the school downtown that had the active shooter.
Okay, I remember that day too.
I had graduated the year before. I remember where I was. Definitely move your phone from the mic. No, you good. I remember that day vividly because I couldn't hear out of one of my ears. My cousin waking me up. He like, yo, we was in college then. Well, I ain't even call it college. We was in trade school. It was aviation school. And he woke me up. He like, bro, like they was shooting at your school. I'm like, what? He's like, it's OC there, it's everywhere. It was a shooting at your school. And so the year, like it was 2007. I'll never forget it, September. Like it was early.
I was in 9th grade. I was in history class.
Damn, nigga, I'm old as fuck. So we was he had woke me up. I was fucking deaf. Like I was deaf in one ear. And this happens, my ear just like randomly, just like, yeah, nigga, you can't hear today. Like yeah, so he had woke me up and I'm just like, what? So I called my homies that I knew was still there and who knew about what was going on. And like when they told me what happened, they did not see my one homie on the news, and he was saying like he knew, like because he kind of gave him he told him like, look, man, don't come to school tomorrow. Like he still came to school. He was like, I ain't believe him. Like, but it was wild just hearing about that. Yeah, that's where we went though. We all graduated the year before, so we wasn't there with R Squared.
Good thing you wasn't there.
Right? Because nigga, I couldn't run, nigga. I don't know. No, but honestly, I've said this many times. Like I feel like it wouldn't happen if I was there. Like,
You
and
knew
I,
that nigga?
huh?
You knew him?
No, he was a freshman, so I didn't know him. But I was literally cool with everybody in the school, and like energy like that would have drew me towards him. Like, and I feel like it just happens. Like one of my homies. Only reason why I even know this is because he told me. He was like, I looked at you as a bodyguard because I stopped a bully from bullying him, like one time, and it was just like the dude used to pick on me, quote unquote. I say pick on me because it didn't bother me. I was like, all right, whatever, nigga. Like, but when I seen him fucking with him, I was like, nah, you can't do that. That's not cool because he ain't doing shit to you. And from that then on, we was cool. Like that's my homie to this day. Him and his wife. Shout out to the Mormons. This was ninth grade. But then like it was when I was in 11th grade, I was cool with freshmen, like just being cool through the school because I wasn't necessarily. I ain't gonna lie, like I had it easy. Like I graduated with a 1.33. Like nigga, like I was loved in that school. Like yeah, in which don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it very much. But I was going through my own things, as a kid.
Go back?
When I go back to school, if I did, I would change how I approached it. Like, I kind of did the just enough to get by, like type thing. Like, nigga, as long as I got C's, nigga, that's it.
I live by C's. That was me.
That was all I needed. Like shit. And some days, nigga, as long as I got a D, nigga, I was good, nigga. That's what she said. But like seriously, I cared enough to want to not be a dummy, but I didn't care enough to have to overachieve.
Did you not care because you was dumb, or did you not care because it was some bullshit?
No, I won't even say I was dumb. I just didn't apply myself. Like I was like in honors math, but didn't care enough. Like I was just like,
nigga, what?
Yeah, like, but I couldn't read for shit, so I had took reading 1 twice, like 3 times. Nigga, I guess because numbers mattered the most. They was like, all right, nigga, we just go past you. You can't read, but like, you know numbers. Nigga. No, but I see that's the thing. Like, I just didn't. I felt, I guess, insecure about reading because I can clearly read and I know words. Like I can comprehend. I'm not stupid. I'm very intelligent, but I just didn't. I don't know. I felt like I was already getting bullied for being fat. And I ain't gonna say bullied because that shit didn't bother me. I got talked about enough being fat. I didn't want to be the fat nerd, I guess, too. It's I guess, it was just an insecurity thing. But I just also did enough to, like I said, get by. Like I didn't really have to try. I should have. That's the thing. Like I feel like I should have tried. Like there's some things I was looking at thinking about basketball. I had tried out for the basketball team. I had, it was crazy. I did this. I was trying out. We had to get past the first defender and then score at the hoop. Well, I played basketball every day at home, like literally for hours in the backyard by myself. So, and one thing I would practice was my handles. So for a big dude, it was like, oh shit, this nigga can actually handle the rock. And I had crossed up this one dude, but that was the first time I had crossed him up. I crossed up anybody for real. So I felt like I looked stupid doing it. Everybody started laughing, not realizing that they was laughing that he just got crossed, but thinking that they was laughing at me because it looked goofy. So it was I don't know. It was that would be the only thing I would change if I went back. But I don't know if I would necessarily go back. Would you go back?
Man, hell no.
That's because you think it was some bullshit. Like that's why you asked that.
No, I mean, I would go back. I would go back if I can go to like homecoming for a day or like a prep rally. I miss them days, but like going out of school, that shit was lame as hell. And like, I mean, I had fun in school though. I was student council president
Oh shit, this nigga was important. Talk about overachieving, nigga. That nigga was on top, nigga.
Yeah, but you know, it was cool.
For sure.
I definitely like miss the people I went to school with. I really fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Like my whole class, I fuck with them though.
Would you go to school?
Huh?
Would you go to school?
I went to Jane Addams.
Hey. Oh, so you was right across the street from Tri-C.
Yep.
Nigga, you couldn't not go to Tri-C, nigga. You couldn't make up no excuses.
No. Yeah, it was like forceful. It was like forced.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, you know, but it was cool.
Yeah, that's dope though. So was that like an extra? All right. So was it right after school you had to go, or was it like during school hours? Like how did it work?
I used to get 30 minutes. I used to get out of school at 2:30. I gotta be there at 3.
Damn. I mean, you don't need 30 minutes, so you had 30 minutes of kind of bullshit.
It was my way of my parents saying, "Oh, you can go talk to your friends."
Damn, for 30 minutes.
While they wait for their bus or they rise or whatever they're gonna do, but you're gonna go across the street though.
That's hilarious. But I guess it gave you enough, right? Enough socializing. I mean, don't get me wrong, it definitely wish I ain't have to go to this fucking school, but it kind of fueled you.
I figured out how to kick it, you know.
Yeah, for sure. How long was practice?
It was for an hour.
It was an hour? That ain't too bad.
Yeah.
They missed a couple buses, you know what I mean? Hold on, we're about to wait till Rose get out. I ain't trying to tell your parents exactly what you did, but you grown as fuck now, nigga.
It don't even matter now.
For sure. Now, obviously, your parents made you do it, but like, what was their whole reason? Like, what did they say? We see something in you, or was it just like their way of, keeping you away from the bullshit?
Yeah, you're not gonna be in the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I came from a fairly good home and I wasn't surrounded by that. So
yeah.
They did what they had to do to keep me out the way.
Talk your shit. That's dope. It's good ass parents. That's definitely good ass parents. And
so I definitely got some good ass parents. Talk your
shit. I just fat fingered the button. Yeah, I hit the rim shot. It was hilarious. Like we're losing my track because it's some good ass drink. Man. Good ass drink.
Well, I need a pub.
So what you got coming up?
Coming up, I got Apartments by Vontae the Great. I just sent you that.
Hey.
Tell him you're gonna be the first nigga to breaking records.
Hey. I ain't just breaking scales, y'all. Breaking records too, nigga.
Yeah, I got Apartments by Vontae the Great coming out, and then I really don't want to speak about it because I don't have a release date.
Okay.
But Fat Dave, he been working.
Hey.
Album.
Hey.
And we just taking our time, but it's done.
And that shit is stupid, nigga, from the shit I heard off of that bitch. I can't wait, nigga. That bitch is hard.
We're about to get a couple more records. I think he want to do three or 2 more records.
Okay.
But you never know. We might end up with 20 more.
Hey, right.
But it's on the way.
That's dope. Shit, how'd you and Cuz meet? Because that's how I met you, through Cuz.
So, I'm going to make this long story short. So, our DJ B Young.
Shout out B Cuz.
We've been cool since 2nd grade.
Okay.
So, I've been cool with B as long as my music career.
Damn. My nigga said I started in 2nd grade. This nigga was there in 2nd grade. And I thought you said 2 years old. I don't know where I got 2 years old from, nigga. Hey, right.
Like 7 or 5.
Something like that.
Something like that. 2nd grade. But that's my nigga. We came up together. We went to middle school together. Or elementary.
Hey, yo, B Young.
And, Dave is B Young cousin. So I met Dave in 2011. He did a feature for us. And been making music ever since.
And y'all collabs are definitely sick. The album that dropped, how can I always say this? Rose from Concrete, was it?
Flourish on Concrete.
Flourish on Concrete, which is dope in itself to say flourishing on concrete. That's it.
That's getting re-released too. It's been taken down from our platforms, but our Fat Dave music gonna be coming up real soon.
Hey, well, see, that's why I got my copy, so they could take my shit. Y'all niggas better get it once it gets re-released.
So it's gonna have a couple more records on it too. It's definitely gonna have Blessings on there.
Hey,
probably something else special.
Okay, you said something else special.
Special. You got bangers in the cut.
For sure. Shout out to the motorcycles outside. So, damn, nigga, I'm really like fucked up like that, nigga.
That's good. That's good, man. It's a good Tuesday.
No, for sure. I definitely enjoy a good, just a good chill, man. Matter of fact, I know a perfect way to regather myself here. I'm about to play this song by Vontae the Great. Shout out to Vontae the Great. I am gonna shout him out because we had went to Collinwood Tavern. This was a minute ago, obviously, but with DJing, I end up seeing y'all there and shit. And I had seen him outside. We was both parking, and I think I might have met him twice by that time. But it was always love when I seen him because you brought him through. And he was like, "Yeah, man, I've been seeing your Black History post, man. That shit dope." Like the I guess the acknowledgement of it, like saying that you seen it and you saying saying it was dope. Like it felt good. It was like, damn, like shit was dope. I will say he is a great artist. Like I ain't gonna lie to you. I think he has said he got the one song where he says sound like he said I don't sound like Gucci, I sound like me or something he said. But
man, shout out to my nigga, man.
Yeah, shout out to Vontae the Great. You gotta play his song.
Instagram, Twitter. I think he on Facebook. It's Vontae the Great.
Shout out to Vontae, man. But let's go ahead and play this song. Go ahead and announce it.
It's Vontae the Great, Apartments. Get here.
Hey, Rose, I see you. Yeah. Yeah, excuse me, pardon. I ain't mean to barge in. I just came to bargain. How much is you charging? Excuse me, pardon. I ain't mean to start shit. Trapping out apartments. It's like my boss like Carmen. Apartments. Trapping out apartments. Apartments. Trapping out apartments. Excuse me, pardon. I ain't mean to barge in. I just came to bargain. How much is you charging?
I be stuck trapping, baby, and that's all the time. This ain't yellow diamonds, baby, this that lemon lime.
I came from apartments out the projects, me, my bro, and mine. And you know I'm always in some shit most of the time.
I was 8 when I decided I'ma go for mine.
And that truck will never close, putting overtime. I was trapped out in the smug, rolling bud up, man. I just served my last ground, got a quarter bud, man. Underground road, running, call me Great Tub, man. Not a killer, don't push me, pull your fucking muffin. Don't you see this poker face? I am not bluffing. If it ain't my money, then there's no discussion. Hell, bag in, go and get this money. Couple J's outside, they just bought a couple diamonds. Great been trapped out Monday through Sunday. At the apartments, ask me what I'm charging. Yeah, excuse me, pardon. I ain't mean to barge in. I just came to bargain. How much is your charging? Excuse me, pardon. I ain't mean to start shit. Trapping out apartments. It's like my boss like Carmen. Apartments, trapping out apartments. Apartments, trapping out apartments. Excuse me, pardon. I ain't mean to barge in. I just came to bargain. How much is it charging? The roof is missing. Say sky's the limit. No lie, keep with it. Say you in the field, no you with it. Not in my division, ain't no competition. Money to be getting, bando in the kitchen. Stove don't work, get the microwave with me. House just called, said something about a mission. 2 bad bitches in they kissing. Paying for that pussy, boy, you tripping. How you paying bitches, but you can't pay attention? Car hair fade, but that boy don't listen. Free big minutes, free 32 Brando, my niggas. Ice my opinion. Fuck these women. Stone Cold trapping 20 plays, 20 minutes. Damn Rose haven't dropped shit in a minute. Sorry for the wait, lot of money to begin. Sorry for the wait, lot of grams to be I ain't mean to bargain, I just came to bargain. How much is your charging? Excuse me, pardon. I ain't mean to start shit. Trapping out apartments, suck my boss like Carmen. Apartments, trapping out apartments. Apartments, trapping out apartments. Excuse me, pardon. I ain't mean to bargain, I just came to bargain. Now how much is your charging? Pussy, how would you like to suck my balls, bitch? Hey, get that money up, nigga. Stay in that bag, nigga. Why you mad? Hey, Rose, I see you, nigga. Keep it funky. In the kitchen getting money. Hey, nigga, rolling up the funky. Got a topper and a tummy. Bitch.
Hey, said I broke history with that one. Trapping out of pop. Move the headset from. Yeah, it might be this one just because they connected. Yeah, or you might have to just talk to the mic more. Yeah, that's great. Appreciate you. So, how'd you Avante link up? Because that show's hard.
That's again,
Young. Sounds like
it's like my age, like everybody I got pretty much came through him. But I'm, my personality, I'm not easy to like find or talk to.
Okay.
So most people go through my friends.
Okay. Yeah.
It's not a good thing. I'm working on it.
My nigga said, I'm working on some things in my life, nigga. I don't fuck with a lot of people, basically.
Like, I don't know. You probably experiencing this, but like once people feel like you got something, they try to take from you.
Yeah. Or it's just like I think it's a couple different things, man. I feel like people just be like you, kind of like what you said, like they take it from you, but it's more like they kind of just use you for what you can kind of do. Like, and not to say all friends are like that or all people are like that, but it's like once they don't need you no more, or if they feel slighted in some way, they out. Like, are they shady? And I don't deal with that like energy type shit. Like when you like if we gonna connect and be cool and stuff like that, like I can't think that you gonna be against me. You know what I mean? And I feel like when you do something like that, they, trying to take something from you, that's against me.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that with artists, women.
No, absolutely. It's like it's a whole everything.
It's always about what I can get. It's never about let me meet you halfway or let me.
What can we do together? Type. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because the artist can come to me. I haven't charged one artist for a beat.
Damn, that's
all the money I made off production was from like things I did for like TV shows and like radio shows, but
okay.
I never actually charged anybody for a beat.
Okay, that's lit. What all TV shows have you done?
I don't want to say all of them because they out there though.
For sure. No, that's dope. I guess I was curious, nigga. I asked you later, nigga.
It ain't big, but I charged them though.
I mean, I gotta pay for your work though. I feel like when it comes to artists, like, I feel like it's definitely different, especially if you want to work with them. Like if I want to work with you, like they say Jay-Z don't charge you for a verse because he gonna work with you if you want to work with you type thing. So it's kind of like you with the beats. Like if I want to work with you, I want to work with you.
I would rather
get the money together.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I would rather give you this beat, record you, mix it and master it, get it sounding right, give it to you and let you do a video. If you're gonna spend some money, I'd rather let you promote yourself and marketing. I don't want you to spend money on production.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I fuck with you. But if not, no.
So if y'all niggas know, if he say, yeah, I'm gonna need, fuck with you. No,
it's always
no, it's a joke. It's a joke.
I mean, nothing is really free. Like, don't get me
absolutely.
wrong. It's paperwork involved always.
Yeah. No, I definitely think that's it matters. I mean, because like it takes my time. You know what I mean? Time is currency, big currency. So I can imagine, like you expect, like even if I'm giving you this beat, but I'm expecting us to work, make money from it, and get paid from it, type thing, right?
No, I expect you to put it out and promote yourself. I expect you to use this to promote yourself and use it towards whatever goal you're trying to get to. I mean, there's so much music being made right now.
That's dope.
There's so much music being made right now. It's kind of hard to make money off of just streaming and, sales of music. But if you're able to promote yourself and make a name for yourself later on, we'll be able to benefit. But I need you to take advantage of this opportunity that I'm giving you.
Talk your shit. That's hard. That's why he said he gonna shoot my video, nigga. I'm gonna go hard, nigga. He gonna shoot my special, nigga. No, definitely appreciate you early on coming out to support me during my comedy career. That always feels good when like people can come out and support you. When you really grind, seeing the hustle, like seeing the early on, seeing the work put into it. So I definitely appreciate you for coming to shows, man. Definitely. But Shakoya, shout out to Shakoya. Shout out to Jen for putting Shakoya together and having it going. Definitely was fun times, man. I think you came to the competition, didn't you?
No, I didn't make it.
Oh, okay. It was one of the other shows that was just it was a crazy show. That show was I remember the show that y'all was at. I think you for sure came to another one. I think you seen another one of my performances.
I think I might have came to two.
Yeah. I think you might have seen. Did you see a B-side?
No.
Okay, it was both Shakoya. Yeah. Okay. But I remember the one where you and Raybo was by the by the bar.
Yeah. Shout out to Raybo.
Shout out to Cuz. Bo Cuz. Shout out to Aramis.
Today's birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday. Happy birthday, little homie. That's my little Virgo in this world. The little homie. Also, shout out to Harley. Her birthday was Saturday.
Right, shout out to
Harley. When I was doing, when I first started comedy, I'm gonna be honest, like I like my actual first show. I had my like my sister was there, my cousin was there, but like it was a singing open mic, so I didn't know that. I had invited them out to come see me, and it was a singing open mic. Shout out to EJ and Monet. It was on the open mic. It was at Carter, and I was actually going out. I had seen it on Monet's page because we, that was the homie. And I was like, well, fuck it. I'm going to do open mic too. So I'm going to just come up and do some comedy. And when I did it, at first, it was so wild. I didn't think I got any laughs. Like, I felt like it was only like a couple smirks. So I felt like, you've seen Purple Rain? You've seen the movie Purple Rain, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Prince. When he did Purple Rain, the song at the end, when he like ran down in the basement and like he was just moving side to side thinking that nobody received it well.
Yeah.
And he was just like, it wasn't until he heard the cheers that he was like, oh shit. Like,
yeah, that's a perfect example of being an artist or chasing your dreams.
Yeah.
Pursuit of Happiness, that's my favorite movie.
Really?
Yeah, that's my number one favorite movie. That's the only movie that I actually had an emotion for.
My nigga said it's the only movie that made me cry, nigga.
I ain't cried.
No.
But I felt it though. I felt it. I knew he was a real nigga. But you know, at the end when he walking down the street, he clapping, crying.
Yeah.
He just got the job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's really like what everybody that's chasing their dream looking for.
Yeah, for sure. No, I definitely it was definitely a different feeling. Like, but when I left, man, I felt like that. I felt like the Prince movie. Like I felt like the Purple Rain scene when he was at the basement, just like pacing side to side. Like I left so quick. As soon as I got off stage, I hugged my homie Imone when I just like, all right, I'm leaving. My friend that stayed ended up staying. Shout out to Talk. Y'all have seen her on the show before. She stayed. She recorded the set for me. At least she got some of it. And
talking about the competition you won?
No, this was my very first set. My very first time stepping on, even touching the mic.
Oh, okay.
This was in January of 21. January 21. So last year, January last year, huh?
I thought you started in 2020.
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
I started in 2021. And I was doing like I had, you know, I did a couple funny things on Instagram, but it wasn't even like skits. Like, if anything, my skit started with Black History.
So when you had told me you wanted to do comedy, that was in 2021?
I think when I told you I wanted to do it was in 2020.
Right, because I remember it was pandemic and everything.
Yeah, I think that's the first time I told you I wanted to do comedy. But that's when, you know, that's when we was on Lakeshore.
Yeah.
But I hadn't done it yet.
R.I.P. La Comunidad.
La Comunidad.
That was
it. La Comunidad. That shit was lit, nigga.
A lot of things grew out of that house.
Facts.
Yeah, a lot of people met out that house.
La Comunidad. That's all of us say, nigga. La Comunidad. Nigga, that shit was hard. But that's when I was saying I wanted to do it. And I was like, man, I just feel like I should be doing it. Like, and it was like, I've always been like jokey and I've always loved comedy. Like, comedy has always been a part of my life. Like, I was watching Beavis and Butthead like too. Like, like just seeing like outrageous shit. Me and my mom, when I was 11, went to go see South Park.
Your mother let you watch that?
Bruh, I was watching Ren and Stimpy, I was watching everything. I was exposed.
Your mother always supported your dreams.
My mom, yes and no. I'm gonna say yes and no. I'm gonna be honest. But my mom has always been my biggest supporter, period. Like, she would definitely, like, she's never like, I should say she's always made sure it's what I wanted to do. How about that? Okay. She would like kind of let me know of like, all right, now if you're gonna do it, like, she just let me know of the warnings. Like, she's like, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. Like, my parents, they told me they didn't want me to do music because the drugs, the violence.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they older, so they still scarred by Tupac. They think he was crazy.
So, but they put you in music and made you do it. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand, parents. What's going on here?
Yeah, that was crazy, right?
Y'all made me do all of this to not use it. Like, what was it supposed to be for? Like,
I don't know. You got to interview them,
right? Parents, we definitely gonna talk to y'all if we can.
It do come with a lot of rejection and a lot of disappointment. Yeah. And I know you going through that too. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. And I'll say, like, for me, my I guess with comedy is just like knowing what, like, hearing the jokes that don't work type thing. I guess that's more the rejection than anything. Because, like, honestly, in comedy is one of the things that if your work ethic is there, people gonna work with you. Like, because comedy, a lot of people will say comedy is difficult. Like, you gotta really work at it to get it right.
How long you been doing this?
I've been doing comedy for 1.5 years now.
Let's say for 1.5 years, and you probably been around people who've been doing this for probably like 5+, right?
Right.
So I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. by next year, you're gonna probably be winning like 3-4 more comedy competitions. You're gonna get your followers up. You're probably gonna go viral eventually. You know, all of a sudden, them same people that you came up with, not gonna fuck with you no more.
No, you absolutely right.
And you ain't even made it. You don't even made it. You just won a couple more competitions. You just, you just did good for yourself. But that's the problem, and what we do is that everybody is threatened by each other.
I hate that so much. Like, I mean, because even at work, like I'm not competing with nobody. Like we all working together. Like, don't get me wrong. Like we all might want to, develop more, like, get a different position or something like that, like to get more money type thing. But I would never stop anybody from that. Like I would never down talk them, because when that looks weak to me, when you down talk somebody else to boost you, like I think that's weak. That shows weakness to me. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't think there's anything wrong with, like, say if you asked me for some personal criticism, right? And I told you what I think you was lacking in.
You ask for criticism, like you ask for.
Sometimes I will.
Opinions.
I will. Sometimes I won't say it like. All right. So put it like this: if I was to ask you for your opinion, that doesn't mean I would necessarily 100% agree with you, but I would look at what you're saying, because I think balancedly, and I think outside. Like, I'm not gonna say out the box, but I could take myself out of my shoes to see what somebody else is seeing. You know what I mean?
Why would you care though?
That's the thing, because if it doesn't make sense what you're saying to me, I wouldn't care.
Have you felt like you figured yourself out as a comedian?
As a comedian, yeah, I say that. Even as a person, like I figured myself out. Like I know who I am. I've always known who I am. That's the thing. Like I might have had some insecurities about them, but I would always carry myself. Like I didn't think I was confident, but if people told me, like, yeah, your confidence is amazing. Like, what? Like,
so TimbukTu and the real Tim is the same person?
Same person.
Okay.
The person that you see on TimbukTuesday, the person that you see online, the person that you see on stage is me. I am Timbuktu. And then people people would actually ask me, like, or not ask me, this one comedian, I guess he had been doing comedy for a little bit, and he's seen some comedians. And when I told him my name was TimbukTu, he was like, let me guess, you've been doing comedy for under a year? And at the time, it was under a year for me. He was like, I'm going to give you some advice. Just use your real name. Don't use a nickname. And I was like, well, TimbukTu is my name. Tim, obviously, that's my first name. My last name is Washington. I'm on every dollar. That's where the buck come from. And 2, because I'm a junior.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's me. Like, I'm bringing you me. I feel like TimbukTu come off a little better than Timothy Washington Jr. Like, but it's not even so much that. I mean, the reason why it's like that, because it also presents to you who I am. I'm thinking. I'm not just basic. Like TimbukTu, you wouldn't. That's not. Yeah, it's not groundbreaking by any means, but it's clever.
So you say you feel like you know who you are. TimbukTu and Tim is the same person, right?
Yeah.
So how could you take advice for somebody if you doing you? Like, how can somebody tell you how to do you?
Right. So I agree with that 100%. You can't really nobody.
I'm asking.
No. I'm saying I agree with that question. I should say.
Okay.
I feel you on that question. I don't know how you say that shit. No, but so we all still try to see what people see in us. Like, because for me to spot talent, you got to see something in somebody, right?
No.
All right. So maybe that's not a good example.
I take that back. You do have to see something in them, but you're not always going to see it at first sight.
Yeah, I give you that. So it's more like I shouldn't. All right. So let me take this out of the standpoint is I don't necessarily care how you feel about me, but say you see something where, oh, that didn't work. And I also see that didn't work. Well, what don't you see? What did you see it didn't work about it? Like, I think if it's the wording. we didn't understand it. Like people told me I needed to dumb down my jokes at one point. They said like your jokes are too, like it take a second for people to get my jokes sometimes. I just did the movie shootout, the short film that I did just recently. Shout out to Vera, Miss Vera, director Vera. It was a period of time where basically the scene we got cut and we took like a little break. And to fill in the time, we had a megaphone there, and they gave me the megaphone. So I'm doing comedy. Like this is just what I do. Like I'm a occupy the time because I love hosting anyway. Like I've hosted a couple shows, and I love to do that shit.
Oh, yeah?
So hell yeah, I love hosting.
You ever hosted a festival?
I have not hosted a festival, but I will. I want to be a game show host. Like so, I definitely.
Are you Steve Harvey? Okay.
Oh,
Steve Harvey.
Cleveland on. Okay. I will definitely do Family Feud. I actually want to do a Jeopardy show because shout out to my nigga Alex. I just love Jeopardy, so I want to do something like that, but for us, like
Steve Harvey not hard to get in contact with.
Hey, I will definitely love to reach out, and definitely have a conversation with him. But it's definitely something that I've loved to do is hosting. But I took the mic, took the megaphone, whatever it is, and we was on like kind of like near a playground. We was at Canes Park doing the film.
Okay.
And we was right next to the swings, and I'm like, so y'all see these swings over here? I remember the last time I was on the swing. I said I was probably in my mom. Like, and for a second, it took them a second. They was like, "Oh shit!" I just realized what you said, and like it literally took them a second to laugh. And like being a comedian for a little bit, you start to understand that. You start to see that. That's what those pauses are for. Like when you see comedians kind of like pause.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. You're not wrong. And I'm not against advice, but I feel like I'm 30.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use me as an example. I'm 30, right?
Yeah.
I accepted the fact that one day I'm going to die. It's going to be a funeral.
Facts.
Because that's how serious it is for me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's not a game. So I accepted that one day I'm not going to be here. So if I got to go, I'm going to go in. And I'm gonna do me.
Okay,
and that's not consistent of asking for opinions, worrying about what people got to say. I'm gonna fall on my sword. If I'm whack, I'm gonna be whack as fuck, and I'm gonna die whack. That's just who I am. I'm a whack ass nigga.
Okay, shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how you gotta go about it. Like, and you not whack though. Like some people are gonna get used to you. They're gonna be able to catch on.
Yeah.
They're gonna catch your rhythm.
Yeah.
The more they see you, the more you're gonna grow on.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't even worry about that shit.
So yeah, so I definitely agree with you with that kind of to go back to the question. So that's one thing I definitely don't do. I don't take 100% advice. I will hear people out, but I feel like some people just be trying to tell you shit, like just to take you under their wing because they been in there long enough and you got to do this because this is the road I took. I don't believe in that.
Yeah, like, just because you've been doing something for 20 years don't mean you know everything. Like niggas go to jail 30 times and still don't know the law.
Right, facts. And they talking to the choir out here, man. But that's fire. That's facts. That's fire that you said that. But that's facts. Like don't get me wrong. I have, like I said, I have an open ear to it. Like I hear you out. But that don't necessarily mean I'm gonna take that advice. But I don't necessarily ask for a lot of advice when it comes to comedy either. It's just more like, what did you see? Like, how'd you feel about the set type thing? I will say what you think. Like you like, cause some people can maybe make a joke better by saying, "Oh, I thought you was gonna say this." Oh, okay, I could do that. I can add on to my joke saying that. But I will say one thing about my comedy is it's authentically me. And that's the reason why I don't necessarily worry about somebody using my joke or something like that. If you use it, use it.
Hell no. Do not steal no jokes. If I find out you stealing 10 jokes, you're gonna have a problem. Hell no.
I mean, but I don't like I my jokes are so me that like for you to tell my jokes, you would have to live it.
No, you gotta pay for that. Fuck off.
But it wouldn't even come off right. Like I couldn't write for somebody else. Really.
Don't do it.
Right. I mean, I probably could. Don't get me wrong. I probably could write for somebody else, but
Niggas been telling your jokes?
Hell no, I don't think so. If they have, hey, I know them bitches working. No, but see, the reason why I say that, you know, my comedy is so natural. Like I'm having a conversation with you. I'm telling you about me. And then even when I get into talking to other people, when I'm asking them about them, like my natural conversation is funny. Like I be at work, I'm making people laugh all day. Like it's people, like it was this one guy, he was at work. I mean, he was checking in. And he could, like, his voice was messed up. He couldn't really talk. He talked like it was like a type thing. Yeah, he was straight. Like it was just like I think maybe his voice box got damaged or something. He, you know, so his family member was speaking for him, you know, talking about him for him, and he but he still felt compelled to talk because he was like, nigga, you can hear me, but it's low, especially with the mask on. You can't really hear, but he, you know, he still wanted to try to project his voice enough. But so, you know, she was responding for him, but he was cool. He was happy. He was up with spirits enough and everything. So he was still speaking, saying certain things, stuff like that. So right before we finished, I'm like, all right, sir, but you got to stop yelling at me. Like, and you know, he just loved it. Like, you know what I mean? He was like, oh man. Like, that's hilarious. Like, when people come up to me when they got like a boot on their shoe, like I don't say it to everyone. You know, obviously you can't say it to everybody, but if they got like a boot on their shoe, I was like, oh damn, whose ass did you break your foot off in? Like, and you know, people like they like, yeah, I broke it in 25 places. Like they tell you, but then there's some people that just come in joking themselves, like, you know, they just trying to keep upbeat because of shit. We at fucking hospital, like, you know what I mean? Like they ain't trying to be upset. And you know, I love to joke. I love to make people smile. So naturally, I have a jokey conversation. You know what I mean? I just want to have a good time, like you said, just vibe out. Let's chill.
Yeah, man, you good for the atmosphere. It probably was dead and dry before you got there. It's probably all type of there's mayonnaise everywhere. You know, you gave it some flavor, and that's needed, and that's needed in comedy too, though.
For sure.
Just feel that wood. Don't worry about no shit.
No, that's for sure, definitely. And I will say, like, I feel like we have a great comedy scene here in Cleveland. It's a great comedy scene here in Cleveland, man. And it was crazy. Like, the comedy scene opened everything up to like even like the music. I had seen the music scene, but I hadn't seen the music scene until comedy, man. Like seeing some of the
Talk about the music scene in Cleveland.
What's up with the music scene in Cleveland, man? I feel like it's a lot of talent.
It's a lot of talent, but it ain't no outlet. It's nobody. Okay. Like you said, there's a lot of talent in Cleveland. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of good rappers, a lot of good producers, a lot of good singers, artists in Cleveland. But the people who can bring in the resources to change these people's lives is not doing that. And that's a problem. You know, I mean, it's been a selective few, but a lot of people got to pay. A lot of people got to pay their way in, and a lot of people don't have that. You shouldn't have to sell drugs to get in the music industry. That's ridiculous. You know, and something got to change. And there's a lot of people in position to change that, and I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what I know what's wrong. A lot of people in it for themselves. They just trying to figure out what they can do for them, you know, them and their people.
Okay.
But at some point, somebody gonna have to break the walls down and say, look, in order for our city to strive, the entertainment has to be thriving because we do have the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It came here for a reason. You know what I'm saying? We built a major city. Do you know for the last 2 summers, no major tours came to Cleveland?
Damn. Like none?
None.
Sheesh.
Maybe a few, maybe one or two, but not like how it's supposed to be. We Cleveland, like it's rock and roll city. Like we should be en route for everything that's going on in the music industry, but it's not like that because the people who are in charge are not sharing the resources.
I don't know if it's the people in charge 100% because Cleveland is a tough city.
Not that tough. It's not tougher than Harlem. It ain't tougher than Atlanta.
You don't think so?
Than Memphis.
But
it ain't tougher than Detroit.
Really?
It's just as tough.
But I feel like, I mean, like even like the consumers, like I feel like I've been told this by many people. If you can make it out of Cleveland, you can make it anywhere because we are such a tough crowd in a sense. Some our major artists has said they have been, only time they ever really been booed has been in Cleveland. Now, obviously, it's been some other people that say like Cleveland is like the greatest, like city that they really that fuck with us. But it's been some other ones that say like, nigga, if you trash, nigga, we gonna tell you, nigga.
I mean, I get what you're saying. That is true.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Summer Jam is Friday. It's sold out. Like I said, when people in position and when people, okay, if Atlantic Records, if A&Rs from Atlantic Records, Universal, wherever, they come to Cleveland, it's certain people they're going to talk to.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is the people in position need to let go of all that personal shit they got going on. They probably was lame as fucking high school. They probably ain't got no women for real. I know they broke as fuck because ain't no money where they got.
But they might have it now because they're throwing Summer Jam, right?
We ain't gonna speak on Pacifics, but I'm telling you, no. But I'm saying that when Cleveland is a city that sets trends.
Facts. That's a big fact.
But because the leaders and the people with the resources isn't cool and ain't thinking like me, it's lame as fuck out here.
That's why this nigga name is Rosetta Stone. Like I said, he talk another money language than y'all niggas.
You know what I'm saying? Every real nigga in the rap game that's in Cleveland know what I'm talking about. They know what I'm saying without saying it. But shit gotta change.
For sure. And I definitely think I think it's moving forward. I mean, obviously you see a different side, you see more of the music side of it. But I would say at least like from the comedy side of it, seeing like the people that's kind of like mixed into everything, they are trying to come together because everybody's like, yo, we got to come together. Because I think that's another issue too. Like we don't celebrate each other enough. And I'm seeing a difference. That's just me personally. I think we are moving in the right direction. That's just, like I said, that's just from what I've seen. And maybe if I could show you what I see, maybe you'll feel the same and definitely feel different about it. But that comes with time, and niggas will definitely see that. But we are about to get out of here, man. It's almost 8:00. Gary Warner is playing on redlineradio.llc.com right now. Also crossing the mic is showing shortly after this. At least I believe they are. But man, Rose, I definitely appreciate you coming on, man.
For sure.
Definitely got to have you on again because I feel like this talk would have definitely got deeper had we dug a little more into it.
Yeah, come on time next time.
You're right. It's cool, man. We'll talk about it. But for sure, tell these people where they can find you, how they can find your music, man.
You can find me at producedby_Rose on all platforms, and everything is there.
Hey. Well, this has been another episode of TimbukTuesday. We definitely appreciate y'all for tuning in. Next week, it's going to be my birthday episode. My birthday is next Wednesday. Can't wait. We're about to get out of here, y'all. Y'all have a good ass night. Hey.
I was feeling kind of down tonight. Psych! It's TimbukTuesday!
What?
TimbukTuesday!
Huh?
Yeah. partner, what y'all about to do? Y'all might as well have a seat and let me holler.